Okay. Hey everyone. Today is day two, is the end of the day, and here I am going over my results. Now I do know it says day six right here. It's day six of my trading journey, but it is day two of me posting about it. So here, I'm going to get right into it. Uh, Today, January 21st, 2026. It was a positive day. It's a green day. Here, as you can see, I made $19.53. Get not very much. It is a 72% increase from yesterday. So I went from 2706 to 4659, and my average trade size was about $44 altogether. I bought and sold about $528 is what I bought, sold about $547. So not crazy high numbers here, and I'm trying to just right now better understand what I need to do, and then on the long run, once I know and have the mentality, I'll start to scale up. And I can get more into that another time. Here I'm just kind of breaking it down. So here, my total positive trades for today, $30.52. Total negative trades, $10.99. This was a lot in part due to my final four trades. I made a note off here to the right where I lost $8.79 on the final four trades. And I made notes on why I did that. They weren't good trades, they were bad calls. I shouldn't have gotten into them. So, all in all, I made notes. I was saying, don't be greedy. I kind of got into them at bad times. I was started off really good. I got greedy, wanted to get more, and so I took additional trades when I should not have. And then here, I made a note saying, a key note saying, do better with quitting early after initial losses. So, all in all, good good day. Up 72, like I said, from the day before. It's an average gain of about 6.83% um, per trade, which is fine if I can average that every single day, up 6.8%. If I or yesterday I was up 4.3% per trade, or up 1.7% per trade. If I'm up 1.7% per day, that's a great growth, or that's some great growth. So I'm, yeah, still learning, trying to improve, better mitigate risk, and better fine tune my mentality. So here, I just have a very generic tracker. Right here is pretty much my numbers for today. So it started off with PAVM. It wasn't initially on my tracker. I saw this kind of start to spike up pre-market, and I was able to get a decent amount. I had a 6.9 uh, gainer, 10.76, 16.93, and basically my what I did here is all of it was bought at the same time. And it wasn't a crazy amount. I bought, I think it was just under $100 total. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn. And so here it was a total of only five shares. But what I did was once I had profit, I took profit. I sold about half. And then here, I can zoom in on this a bit better. So here on these two, that was when I held out a bit longer, and it paid off. Just and these were just in case scenarios where, hey, just in case it does go a little higher, I don't want to sell everything. I want to take more money. And I did. I went up 10.7%, 16.93%. So here my dollar number was uh, 3.93 on that one. And then here, gained $2, then $3.18. So my running total at that time was about 21.96 overall. So yesterday, it shows that here's about 12.39. and then here I got up to 21.96. My next trade was GITS. This one also was not originally tracked. I got this one pretty early though. Um, I saw it was gaining a lot, and this one was just a banger. I bought 60 shares. They were quite cheap, so I was able to buy quite a few more. And I did my stagger method where, hey, once I got decent gains, I sold about half. I actually did sell exactly half on this one. And then the other two I separated into two separate stop losses and then just let them gain. And it did. Here I ended up peaking around 31.7%, only about $8, but hey, this was fantastic. And then here, 24.9%. Uh, Again, fantastic. All these good calls to start off the day. And honestly, could have ended there, should have ended there. Here, these other two GITSs, these two I thought were going to increase again. I thought, hey, it just rallied, it pulled back a little bit, and I thought it was going to rally again and start to increase. It did not, as you can tell. And so here I ended up losing a little bit, lost 3%, 3.8%. And then again, I did my stagger where I sold half um, pretty fast actually when I noticed, hey, this is losing. And then here it kind of bounced back. Uh, and I was just like, I don't trust this. And I just sold. Um, so fairly good risk. I was kind of chasing. This one, as my own little note for myself, this was just chasing. I saw it go up. I did not have a strong signal on this one, but I thought, hey, let's see if it keeps going. And I was wrong. And here is honestly the point of where I actually should have just been like, okay, I had my loss. I made a bad call, and I should have ended. But I got greedy. I saw MLEC, and I was thinking, hey, there might be something there. I was wrong. It did not. I lost money. Nothing crazy. Lost I went -2%, -6.9%. Um, and then here with PAVM, that was my initial one. I thought this one was going to rally again. Wrong again. Lost 2%, lost 4.7%. So the last four were just bad calls. I didn't have strong enough signals. I didn't mitigate my risk. So all in all, they were just bad calls. I've gotten better about mitigating risk. This is my only really high one. Anything greater than 5% loss, I try to highlight. This one, not that great. Um, Again, I just want to decrease these as much as possible, but it's a part of the mentality. Here off to the right, I kind of just made some rough numbers. So this is all very small dollar amounts that I'm working with. I'm working with 15 shares of a stock that's $1.81. So I'm not expecting huge gains, but I was kind of playing around with what my target number is. And right now, my first target number is $100 day. So in order to get $100 day, I would have had to make each one of these trades $125, essentially. Um, and that's a simple little calculation where I'm just taking a number and multiplying it by the percent change. Now, it's not going to be totally accurate because I'm buying at this number, selling at this number, and then my initial buy may not even be totally reflected because I ended up kind of staggering or doing a bit of a ladder with how I sell portions of it. But this is just kind of a rough men like idea for me to mentally envision what I need to do in order to get to a first target number. So right now my days have been $20 days. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna sneeze at that, but in order for me to scale up and get to $100 day, where hey, by 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30, I made $100, I need to be making about $125 trades. And that includes the losses as well. Like a lot of these are losses. If I honestly would have stopped here, uh, I would have had $100 day a lot earlier. That's $127 day. So minus like not having all this loss is another way for me to have bigger gains. And so my mentality is right now, I'm targeting percent. I want big percent changes. Hey, 7%, 10%, 16, 10, 31%, that's big. 24%, that's big. Honestly, any of these 10 and above, huge percent. If I can average that every single day, that's huge. And this is just for me to get to my basically $100 day. If I basically went to a bigger number, let's say instead of $125 trades, because I'm actually at like a $56 trade. Here's an $18 trade. Like these are tiny. If I got those to 125, making way more. If I ended up getting this to, let's say, $1,000 trade, suddenly I went from $102 to $819. So if I can average these to be about $100 a trade, I'm making $819 by 9:30, 10 o'clock. And the rest of the day I can do whatever. So definitely long-term goals. I want to be able to get to this. I want the comfortability to get to this, but I'm not there yet. I'm working on it. I'm grinding. And so I think that's what a lot of this is just right now working on mentality and tracking my progress. So thank you. If any of this you found helpful, useful, please like and subscribe, send a comment, let me know your thoughts. Thanks.